The Foundation of Creating Wealth. Episode 7 of 17. Gratitude is a strategic force. Gratitude is not a soft emotion. It is a stabilizing force that locks your mind into alignment with growth, opportunity, and forward motion. When practiced correctly, gratitude is not passive appreciation. It is active positioning. It keeps your thinking oriented toward expansion instead of scarcity, and that orientation determines what you notice, how you act, and what you attract into motion. When your mind consistently recognizes value, what is already working, what has already moved, what has already been created, you train yourself to operate from certainty instead of need. Need contracts your thinking. Certainty expands it. Gratitude is how certainty is maintained on a daily basis, regardless of external conditions. This matters because your actions are shaped by what you believe is available. A person who feels behind acts defensively. A person who feels supported acts decisively. Gratitude reinforces the internal belief that progress is already happening and that more progress is the natural next step. That belief directly affects how boldly you execute. Gratitude also prevents fragmentation. When people lose momentum, it's rarely because they lack opportunity. It's because their attention scatters. Gratitude anchors attention. Keeps your mind focused on what is unfolding rather than what is missing. From that focus comes consistency, and from consistency comes results. This does not mean ignoring problems or pretending obstacles don't exist. It means refusing to let obstacles dominate your internal posture. You acknowledge reality without surrendering authority over your mindset. Gratitude allows you to see challenges as part of motion rather than signs of failure. Motion is evidence of life. Stillness is the real threat. Every action you take while grounded in gratitude carries more force. You move with intention instead of urgency. You communicate with confidence instead of persuasion. You execute with clarity instead of hesitation. People respond differently to someone who is internally settled. Opportunities open faster because resistance is lower, both within you and around you. Gratitude also sharpens perception. When your mind is trained to recognize value, you notice leverage points others overlook. You see where effort multiplies instead of where it drains. You recognize timing. You recognize alignment. This is not luck. It is awareness refined through disciplined attention. Make gratitude practical. Attach it to action. Before starting your work, acknowledge what has already moved you forward. After completing work, recognize what you executed correctly. This keeps momentum continuous instead of episodic. Gratitude becomes the mechanism that converts effort into confidence and confidence into sustained execution. Over time, gratitude conditions identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone trying to become powerful and start operating as someone who already is. From that identity, decisions become cleaner. Discipline becomes natural. Creation becomes repeatable. This is why gratitude is not optional. It is structural. It holds your internal system together while everything else expands. Without it, progress feels unstable. With it, progress feels inevitable. To help this sink in, reread or replay this episode once or twice to absorb the principles fully and make them part of your thinking. And don't forget, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow for the next episodes, or for more creative content that will help you master wealth and success.